What's up, boys?
In this video, we work on the rear crash support. Here are the base plates that I welded on the existing chassis. Now we'll start building our rear crash support. I'm starting to weld it together. I've got some nice welds that we're laying down. Now we're cutting the rear back structure. It fits together pretty nicely. I do make some slight modifications just to clean up the holes, lay down some more welds, and then we weld it onto the rear chassis. Okay guys, we just finished welding in the main rear crash support. Came out pretty good. I'm really happy with the welds. It's very solid. Looks good. It's even. It looks good. So now we'll get ready to build our rear strut tower or shock tower brace, and our fuel cell mount. It's going to be in there somewhere. So we're going to work on that next. And we'll keep chugging along. Guys, we've hit a snag. So, you know, this is my first car, my first build, first time ever doing something really like this, definitely this in depth, with the roll cage and new crash support, building a fuel cell cage, you know, to mount. I'm trying to do as much research ahead of time as I can on other builds and the best ways to do this, the most cost-effective way to do this. I mean, I've definitely spent some money, for sure. No sponsor support, really. I've got some good deals, which is awesome and great companies that I've worked with. Shout out to Drift HQ. They helped me with my motor, and by help, I mean they just matched a deal that a price that I had gotten from another supplier that was a really good price, but it was the lead time. Like, I just didn't know when I was even going to get the motor. Drift HQ had it, or could get it, and they, I mean, it's a stage 3 LS3 long block, but it's somewhere back there. They were able to help get that. They matched the price and got it to me in like 2 months. So shout out to Drift HQ. That was legendary, honestly. So thank you for price matching and being a place that can hook up parts, even you know, GM manufacturer parts. So sick. Thank you. SRI Performance. It's another company that really has good prices, good honest people. They help me a lot. Shout out SRI Performance. Another one, Stock Car Steel and Aluminum in North Carolina as well. They provide a lot of the steel and materials for the NASCAR Cup teams and dirt late model teams and other racing organizations, and some industry people too, hobbyists like myself. Great prices on solid material. So they definitely helped me out with good deals and just solid material. Thank you. Okay, so what we got here, where I was going to mount the cage I built, which was supposed to go in the rear seat, that didn't work. I tried to make it work, just ain't going to work. So then I was going to mount it here, somewhere over, try and get it over the rear axle as best I could. But the problem is, and I maybe should have known this, I don't know, I'm figuring things out, but if this cage is in here, the fuel cell can't get out of the cage, basically. And if I weld this cage in, it's locked in place. So that seems very straightforward, but I don't know. I just get to it when I get to it, and I'm here. So this isn't going to work. I've got to come up with another solution for mounting my fuel cell to where I could remove it if I need it. So I've got an idea of mounting. I have to build a new structure. This isn't going to work, which sucks because I've drilled a bunch of holes in this, and now it's just going to be a bunch of small scrap pieces that I can use, you know, 5 years from now. So that's great. But we'll figure something out for that stuff. So I gotta build something else. I got a new idea. We'll see what happens. So I've decided to drop the rear end of the car because I couldn't cut a section of the middle where our, I'll show you right here. So I'm starting to cut this centerpiece out so that we can put in our quick change rear end cover here. We're going to mount it. A quick change rear end will not fit underneath the factory rear end body panel. So you have to cut this out. And I couldn't cut here because the rear end of the car, the factory rear end, it's too close for me to cut. So I had to drop the whole rear end so that I can finish cutting that. I was hoping to drop the rear end after this project. Basically, I wanted to fix and weld in this body piece and then move on to the rear end. But we just got to drop it so we can finish cutting, finish that section here in the rear end. I am still planning to use a 3.73 Ford 8.8 rear diff. I believe I'm going to do that swap. A lot of people have good things to say about it. It can be a little bit expensive, depending if you just buy the SLG swap kit. In my opinion, it's about $5 grand, and that is a little bit out of budget for me. I picked up the spare subframe and trailing arms out of a 330 BMW because I have a 325, and in order to run the updated half shafts or drive shafts from SLG, you need the 330 or an M series BMW rear end. It's just better anyways than the 325 setup, so I am switching this car over to that, I believe. I mean, that's the plan. So yeah, we're just going to drop that rear end, which we did. You'll see in the video here, and we're going to finish the rear end.